Hello everybody and welcome back to the MindCrack server. It's been a while since I was last on here, and today I would really like to get the dual blaze farm up and running to at least some degree. I did start working on one of them the other day, but I ran into a few problems. To decorate it on the sides, I did those 4x4 tiles like I have at my silverfish farm in the LP world. And I did those out of wood, and they caught fire. For some reason, I thought wooden stairs didn't burn, but apparently they do. Must have slipped my mind. Oh, this side's still intact. So this is what I had. But that wasn't going to work anyway, so it's not a problem that they burnt. I was setting this up like I normally would for a spawner, but since we're using water, we have to actually do something a little bit fancier. So this room is an 8x8 in size. We actually need to make it a 9x8, and we have to lower the floor one more than I usually would, because my plan is to have water come down from the ceiling, land in the middle of the farm, and then flow that way, and then fall down a whole wall of water at the 9th block, so over here, right here. Have the water all along here, this wall, and then flow this way. And because we have to be very careful not to have the water go into the spawning space of the blaze, otherwise we will get lower rates. So I'm going to adjust this frame, and I will be back. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to build it out of. I'll probably do... Originally I was planning on doing stuff out of wood and using like wooden half slabs and whatnot, but I think I'll have to just use stone bricks for most of the stuff I do in the nether, because I'm pretty sure wooden slabs are going to burn eventually, so I should just plan for it. Stinking gas, man. Every like 2 minutes I get another one. Alrighty, so I got the old frame ripped out and I started building a new one here. This should give you an idea of what we're going to be doing. To get the most out of the spawning from this one blaze spawner here, we need to have an 8x8 area. So 8 blocks this way, 8 blocks that way type thing. And then we also need a 4 block high space. So that's 1 block below the spawner and 2 blocks above, because it's a tall mob, so they need an extra 1 block height. And then at this layer here, this is where the water is going to be. So water will fall down from this gap here, a whole wall of it down, and then this way. And this extends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, so the full length of the water. And then we have a ledge here. Right above is the very end of the spawning space. So if a blaze spawns here, he'll just fall down off this ledge. So there'll probably be a 2 block drop here so that they can't backtrack. And then I think I'm going to have like a water source on this side and one on this side, and they will meet in the middle and then push out this way. That's the plan. Now, I kind of learned this in my LP world, but it's very difficult to get 2 blaze spawners linked together so the blaze all meet at the same place. And I'm thinking I'm not even going to bother trying with this. I don't know. I think it's just so much easier to have 2 separate ones. Problem is, then you need 2 poison potions and 2 damage potions to kill them, you know. So I don't know. It is better if you can get them to work together, but water will kill them too quickly, I think. I don't think I'll be able to get them to, or I won't be able to transport them far enough. MC Gamer, he had this sign at his base that said Etho, or I put a sign that said Etho, and then he added sucks at the end of it. And I told him to get rid of it, and he said he did. And then in a video, like a couple weeks later, it was still there, so I hid some TNT under it and put in a 5-minute timer that blew up when beef was there. Well, I guess the secret's out. Anyway, okay, so I'll work on this a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so here is another update on the progress of this thing. I got the little drop here, so they won't be able to go back into the water once they fall down. There's also 2 holes on these sides, one there and one here. Water will fall down those, hit the ground here, and flow and meet, merge, and flow this way. I'm going to leave this too wide just so that the blaze won't bump each other and prevent them from going through. This is something I'm a little worried about. We'll have to test it out and see how it works once it's all done. On top here, I've added a little lip to keep the water from flowing over. I did that out of stairs. And the plan is to make the water fall somewhere, probably in the middle, and then split it a bit and make it go over here and down, and then also to the 2 holes. So that's probably the next step to this thing. So I got the center of that mob system marked now, and we just need to go up our water, go to the spot, and dig down to make water fall down. So I'll show you how I plan on routing water with my setup here. This is my expressway up. And be ready for gas. I was thinking about using water canals, like 1 wide water canals, and just route it that way. But in the long term, for convenience sake, I figured, actually, you know what? I might drown. Oh boy. I figure the best thing to do is just do a diamond shape. Oh, I hate to do that. It's going to cause an update all the way down. Yeah, so I started making a diamond outline here. And I'll just keep spreading it wherever I need it that way, instead of doing 1 wide water canals all over the place, because that could get really messy and sloppy quickly, and it's not nearly as convenient. So I'll get this to go where I need it to go, and I'll dig down. Alrighty, so I've spent a little bit of time here, you can probably tell. I got lights in here now. I've cleared out a lot more space. I've put cobble down. And just to get where we need to today, I just did like a fraction of the 3rd diamond here has been started. I'm putting cobble on the floor just in case for some reason a gas might punch a hole deep enough in the ceiling that'll mess things up. I don't want to risk it, so putting cobble down to outline the diamonds so everything is definite. And yeah, this is the hole. I marked the spot. That should be the center of the one we were working on. It looks like it to me. So I'm going to cover this up. We'll get the water to flow over top, and then I'll remove that. And also, I've been storing stuff here temporarily. We'll take that because we're going to head down now. And I'm just going to remove one of these blocks today. I think that'll do. Yeah. And if I need to shut it off, I can just put this block back. So that will take care of my needs for the moment, anyway. And let's see how close, or hopefully this is centered. I think it's centered. Very cool. Uh-oh. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? Man, that was close. All over the place, I tell you. Okay, so you can see it takes the nearest path, which is over there. It doesn't really spread, so I'll have to build like a little raised area over here to make it spread out a little bit more. Man, I'll have to figure out how big I need to make that. And then I'll be back. So I guess the way I'm going to figure this out is just cover up the holes with soil for right now. Or temporarily, as Etho would say. And cover up these ones. Not, well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, well, I guess it covers the whole area. That's pretty simple. Was not expecting that for some reason. And it's done. Sort of. Okay, let's go down and see how the water flows. I really thought I was going to have to put some blocks here, but I guess not. And it comes down like this. The blaze will get pushed here. Don't think it goes any further. No. So that's as far as the water will push them, and I'll probably make another drop just so that the blaze are out of the water. But yeah, that's all there is to this. So the walls, I'll either use stairs and make it so you can see through them, because stairs count as a full block. Blaze can't see you through them, but you can kind of see through them like a window, which is nice. Or I might try iron bars, but I think that might make a mess with the collision, because if they hop up on these stone bricks, that's going to cause problems, or get stuck on them. But we need some kind of wall. One of the things I was debating about with the design of this is an on-off switch for the blaze using a lighting system. And after I thought about it for a bit, I kind of realized it's not going to be really all that possible, because if you were to put like lamps all over the ceiling, for example, like I did with my silverfish farm, it would be light level 15 there, 14 there, 13, 12, 11 at the bottom. And blaze spawn at light level 11 or less, so it wouldn't be bright enough at the bottom layer to prevent that. If you were to put it, well, thinking about it right now, what if you put it here, 15, the water would take out, what is it, three levels of light to travel that one block. So it'd be 15, then 12, 11. Again, it would be 11, I think. I might have added that wrong. So even if you had a solid layer of lamps at the top and a solid layer of lamps at this level here, it still wouldn't be bright enough. If you were to put them in the walls, again, you have the same problem. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. The very center you would not be able to light. So the only real way of lighting a blaze spawner when you're utilizing all the space like that is to drop lava through it somehow. And with the water below, that would get turned to cobble. And it is possible, though, with this setup. I would have to lower the water, though, and put in signs to catch the lava, to prevent it from going in the water or something like that. But instead, what I'm going to do probably is have an on-off switch for the water, or like maybe like a piston trap door here. Hey. And if it's closed, they'll get stuck in the water and just automatically die from the water. They'll still spawn, but they won't spawn, you know, indefinitely or anything like that. We're going to try the iron bars first because... Whoa. I think they'll be okay. I'm guessing the pathfinding for the blaze will see them as a solid block, so they won't try to walk like on this ledge here, like this little half block space. I'm hoping. It's possible the blaze will bump each other onto it, but like for the back here, that's very unlikely because they'd have to go through this water wall, which probably won't do. So this should be okay. And I'll do that for this back here, for the sides. I'll probably put some over here so we can see the water, so it looks cool. That's another spot that should be trouble-free, definitely. And other side. So I'll do that, and then we will continue. Oh man, this thing has some character to it now. Are you ready? You ready to see it? Oh yeah. Crazy. Looks pretty cool, or at least I think it does. And we're about ready to test it out. This front here is really chaotic. It's all stairs, like that's stairs from here to here. And what that allows is that they act like a solid block, but we can see through it. So we can see into the spawner area here without the blaze being able to see us or shoot at us. And obviously we can't use glass because gas will destroy that very, very quickly. So this is indestructible and transparent, and it serves the purpose well, I think. Should be okay. And then they merge into this tunnel area here. And I made this 2.5 blocks tall. So from the wide open area, they go into 2.5 block tall tunnel here. That's 2 blocks wide. And I know from past experiences with working with blaze, they do not like to go into a too high area. They kind of resist because they hover in the water, so they bump their head on it, I think. So that's why I decided to do 2.5. Hopefully that'll work. I've never tried 2.5 before. I always do 3 in that situation. But we have the upside down half slabs now, so hopefully it'll work. And so what we'll do is drop them down probably another 2 or 3 blocks and have a killing set up. So we'll have to lower this floor a few blocks to get to it. And yeah, that's the plan. So, but for right now, we're just going to try this out, make sure there's not any critical flaws. I'll have to take out this cobble. There is no switching to peaceful or turning on a lighting system or anything here, so I have to be very careful, and when it's on, it's gonna stay on, because I don't have to replace all these blocks again. I'll have to be careful not to take out the spawner accidentally, or I will be very ticked off, because there's no undoing that either. It's begun. I'm scared. We got fire resist. Had one blaze spawn already. Oh man, they're floating out too. Oh man. If they get in melee range, they can do a lot of damage, but otherwise, I'm totally safe from them. Careful, careful, careful. There goes the light. put one on just to help out. That'll do it. Let's get out of here, man. That didn't take that long, actually. Whew. Okay, so they're going to be aggro at me, which will affect the tests. But once they settle down... Oh, yeah. All should be good. And they're getting in there. That's what I want. That is very good. I was worried they'll take too much damage before getting to that point, but it seems to be okay so far. Yeah, they didn't get aggro at us through the stairs. Get out of here, gassed. Ah, these guys can't leave me alone for a second. Uh-oh. I don't think they died in the chamber. Falls down. He made it. Ah, that guy didn't. So I guess they can resist it a little bit, and if they do for too long, they will die before they get to where I want them to. How often does that happen, I wonder? Seems like the majority are making it. I'll probably shorten this stream as much as possible. Actually, you know what I might do is just put 2 signs right in the middle there and have them fall there instead of coming out this way, period. That'll shorten the travel time. Yeah. But overall, I would say it's a success. So we'll have to do this with the other one as well, and probably won't link them together because it seems like they die really quick from the water. They get in each other's way. Not too badly by the looks of it. Alright, well, what am I gonna do now? Actually, you know what? It's late. I'm gonna head to bed pretty quick here, so we'll call it an end for today, and I'll include a bonus clip at the end of this to make up for a shorter episode. The other day, Paz asked me to join this hardcore server with him, where if you die, you get banned for a month. So you really don't want to die, and we were out looking for kills, and there was a pretty funny one we got. So enjoy. Thanks for watching.
This guy.
He's just running, isn't he? He's shooting? Or is that you?
It's not me.
Maybe it's a skelly. Where'd he go?
Ah. Put lava down.
I don't think he'll let me.
I wonder if this will work. Oh my god!
Okay, we know what to do now. That was wrong, though. I can't believe that worked.
Wow!
He was just standing there. He didn't fight it.
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Oh man.
The biggest trolls ever.